rewards there, Stuart. The prize is there. Where's the oomph?
Well, Tuxton torture at the Ali Pally. 1-0, Hamilton though strikes first. Prelim game, winner to play Gary Anderson later. That could be a cracker. Durbridge against Alex Roy. Whitlock, the wizard is back on the stage. He graced last year against the Welshman Evans and then Gary Anderson to round off day 3 here at the Alexandra Palace.
Should have some fun laid out. Some Whitlock fans in here. And I'll remind you of what happened when Andy Hamilton, wow, why isn't he at Holmes? Anyway, Andy Hamilton blitzed Whitlock at the World Grand Prix. Great match. Had a ton of 150 odd shutouts. But this match, for some reason, has not come up to par. In fact, they wouldn't get in the par in Cornwall second team. But it will get better.
So you keep promising.
81.
But Hamilton, you mentioned in the opening set, Sid, that the pace isn't suiting him. We both agreed that. For me, I think he's doing that. Visibly throwing quicker in this second set. And that's the right thing to do.
I remember saying I thought he's too good, too slow for his own good. You're dead right. The match has no natural momentum.
I think Hamilton has decided that the only way he's going to improve
85.
in this match and get over the hurdle.
Well, shouldn't they be somewhere near Bethlehem? Wise men in the wrong place.
Well, it'll be a wise man to predict the outcome of this, but certainly Hamilton has gone through the gears.
Well, he's put the bit between his eyes. He's getting his teeth into the game. As Dennis, I remember him slugging that out with Taylor 10 years ago. Circus Tavern, drenched in sweat. I was sitting on the press table with Giles Smith. We were covered in sweat.
And he records
They're sweating, but at the moment, the averages would not grace the second team county match.
Oh, now, is he going to be tempted?
139.
Well, it was worth the shot because Smith is so far back, but much better. The best leg of the match so far from Andy Hamilton, and it's all to do with him speeding this match up.
Well, I know what Devon Taylor's like. Instead of practicing with Taylor, I bet he's been eating lots of oatcakes.
81.
And having the odd black tea,
And
Dennis.
he records 25.
Cross near crew. Here we go then. Fat 9. Side lipstick. Red bit.
Game charge in the first
Making
leg.
his own destiny.
Second leg, Dennis.
Making, like a solo drummer, his own rhythm.
Yeah, I think in the first set, he just got brought down to the pace of the game that Dennis Smith was setting. Like, during the break, there's no doubt that Andy Hamilton has said to himself, enough of this, I'm not mucking around anymore, let's get on with this match.
Well, you deserve punishment for that, love. Love it! The crowd are in the same mood as the commentators. Pity the players weren't.
Well, to be fair, at the start of this set, Andy Hamilton is doing his best to join the party.
Mais oui, ha ha ha, ou les oignons. French onion sellers. Pine drinking priests. Meanwhile, two lads struggling like a wasp swimming in glue. But signs that Hamilton is giving a momentum of his own.
Yeah, much better. We'll look downstairs. Whenever that dart drops beneath the treble 20 bed, he heads down. But much better this, Sid.
And of course this lad here, mentored by the one and only Bob Anderson. Former schoolboy javelin thrower Bob Anderson. Scaled down the missiles. Pulling that dart. Struggling like a prop forward who doesn't know where the scrum is. Well, we might have a depression, but sales of Santa suits booming. Where do you get a Santa suit from? The
140.
second hand close shot.
Well, a lot of comedy in the comms box. Talking of which, just hit me again. Absolute spitting image of Oliver Hardy, Dennis Smith.
100.
Well,
And he requires.
but playing like Jeremy Hardy. Having a disaster. But look at that. That is like Sir Lancelot looking for his lance. Got his own rhythm now.
92. Dennis, you require.
60 starts the shot. It's going to be a smooth combination. Holding the dart like a knife thrower. A blunt knife thrower at the moment.
Well, Hamilton here to take control of the
90.
second set. And this would
And he
be...
requires 36.
Well, who's saying their prayers?
Well, blessed are the dart players.
Game shot in the second leg.
For they shall have the fruit of the
Hamilton.
kingdom. Henry VIII look-alike.
Throw first. Game on.
5 consecutive legs now for Andy Hamilton. Throwing for a 2-0 lead.
Now lives in Derby, formerly ran the Skylark Juicer
97.
in Stoke-on-Trent. The Wizard is practicing. Well, some of the English fans here are giving what they'd like to give Ponting and his pals 12,000 miles away.
60.
Yes. The Ashes live on Sky Sports HD. It doesn't look good in Perth though, Sid. I'm afraid.
Or as Bumble would say, start the car
100.
in an hour's time. Mr. T, giving it large. Wow. They've just come up the North Middlesex navigation on a galleon. Faster than these two, that's for sure. Fuzzy, funny, awkward. Why did he aim at that end when there was 99% to the left?
Well, it's been one of those
83.
matches that has so far thrown up more questions than answers, Sid.
Yeah. He's showing his moustache with concentration.
60.
Smithy hasn't showed up at all. Wow. Synchronized Santa Clausing. Love it.
Definitely got the look of Oliver Hardy, Sid, without a shadow of a doubt.
He said that before, Stu.
122.
Here we go then. Hamilton up there like PC plug. About to give Noddy a parking ticket. Missing the windscreen.
70.
Plodding darts, it has to be said.
And he's left himself on a bogey as well, Andy Hamilton. A couple of years ago, he had a good run here, right through to the last 16, did Dennis. Beat Terry Jenkins, beat Kevin McDine, eventually lost to Mervyn King, but he will be desperately disappointed with the
42.
way he has thrown here, Sid.
Quarter-finalist in 05 in the World Championships was Andy Hamilton. Beat Mark Thompson, Mick Manning and Steve Beaton.
60.
Just no sureness of the weight of the dart. It's a nice lie for the red bit now. This should be in the 60. It's a lovely lie west of the marker. Oh, nice!
134.
Well, the best
And
three
here
darts
we go,
that he has
106.
thrown in the last 5 legs. But Hamilton here has a chance. One big treble will give him a shot and a double for the set.
Needed a treble 80 now, right then.
58.
To peg back the set two
Dennis,
on
you
the drop
require
first.
60.
He wants the knife through the style. Point faces his nose first. Andy not looking. One stops on the wire. Understacker needed. Understacker shouldn't drop too low. Does!
40.
Does!
Well, said
Any
he's had
required 48.
14 darts at doubles, Dennis Smith. He's hit just one. This for the set.
2 weights, nice marker, through the flight.
Game
Does
charge
it?
in the second set.
All right.
Andy Hamilton.
Hamilton makes his own pace. Crowd up and loving it, even though it's a dual tour battle. Confirming 2-0. Hamilton needs one more.
I hope his missus has got the spuds on. Everyone's got an opinion. What's yours worth?